Content. Shilling. What's wrong with Brie Larson now? The fandom is broken once again. These shills, grifters, and nils have ruined everything. Now it falls to me to assemble a crew to fix this broken fandom. Computer, find me a video games expert.
Name Mr. Green Expertise Video Games, codename The Great Daitokuji.
I need an anime expert.
Name Mr. Blue Expertise Anime and Comic Books, codename Kenshiro.
I need a movies and collectibles expert.
Name Mr. Black Expertise Collectibles and Movies, codename GQ.
So yeah, it's going to be a great episode today. We've got Megatron from RoboSyn, and it's going to be a good unboxing.
Finally, I need an operator.
Name Mr. Red Expertise Wrestling and Comic Books, codename Simon Says.
Acknowledge me! The team is complete. Computer, assemble the Culture Junkies live crew.
Oh yeah, that's why I said it. Feet on your back.
Oh, there it is. Feet on the back. There you
Small
go.
and slender.
There you go.
Say, you want a massage?
What's up,
Do
junkies?
you
Welcome
want
back to Culture Junkies Live. I'm Kenshiro. This is the Great Daitakuji. This is GQ. That is.
Mega Sean.
And over there is Simon X. Where's the beanies, bruh? Oh, damn. You know what I forgot to do?
Bean pies.
I forgot to put in the great photo that Preem sent us of Simon X with the cigarettes and one with him and the bean pies and the grapes.
He was in the
man.
yard.
It was
Selling
in
that,
the yard.
Selling that contraband.
Yeah, it was. It was good. What's good to Patrick Perez? Good to see you. Other Steve, thank you for re-upping your sub over there on Twitch.
Almost 5 years in a row. Look at
Yeah,
that.
buddy.
Thank
Wow.
you
So
very
much.
much. Thank you very much. Marcus A64, good to see you as well. Yeah, we were talking about massages. This man over here needs one. I needs one. But ultimately, we were really talking about women, and somehow women in our lives, women in general, just seem. What is it with them? They need us to be overly excited about everything. Like when they're fishing for compliments or something like that, they always checking for the tone. What's up with that? Have y'all noticed that?
It's the peace.
It's the what? Explain that. What do you mean?
The peace.
What do you mean the
Like,
peace?
you can't be at peace. Like if you're just let's say like you're just looking at the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
They need to know why it is that you're looking at the ceiling when it is just I am literally looking at the ceiling. There was a young lady, I believe her name is Randy Rosario. She's a internet personality. She does podcasts and stuff like that. But she had made a Instagram reel about there was a man who was I assume locally
Sleeping in his car?
Yeah, he was sleeping in his car, and then his wife or girlfriend, I believe his wife, had like knocked on the window, and she was like, like, what are you doing? And he was like, I'm sleeping. And she was like, well, how come you didn't come in the house? And he was like, because I would like some peace and quiet. And she was like, well, do you want me to come in the car with you? And he was like, no. And then like she just kept asking him like all these questions, and he's like, I'm the reason why I'm not in the house is because of you. Like I just want just 30 minutes. You know what I mean? But it's
quiet.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. It's like they have to, which not in a bad way,
Right.
but it's like mentally they have to be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And if you aren't doing something, then it's like you know, what's wrong? You know,
Right.
what is this? What is that? And it's like I'm just sitting here.
So Simon X, I'm not trying to get you in trouble.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Get him in
you
trouble.
already started with the wrong thing.
Right.
saying
So I'm going to ask you this. Your marriage is relatively young comparatively to Megatron over
Right.
here. Not nearly as long as the Dido's was at the time. Have you experienced this at all? And what is your best idea of what's behind that?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, not at all. No,
He giving the PC ass. Look at this man. No,
I'm serious. I'm
honestly,
dead serious. She rarely asks me about anything about like how this look on me or something like that. No.
She don't fish for compliments.
I mean, I give her compliments, but she don't fish for them.
Oh, that's
No.
I never had to deal with compliments.
Well, see, maybe that's a sign of a confident woman. though.
Different.
Oh no, for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, like
Different for me,
never
most
that.
definitely.
But just like just sitting somewhere and just not doing anything. Like it's so easy
Mhm.
for a man to just sit down and just
You're out in the space.
right, and but
You're
it's
out in
like
space.
Why?
please.
Because women are communal creatures. Look at their bathrooms. They have couch, usually seats in the bathroom on the way to the bathroom.
Oh.
We don't need that.
No.
Having girl talk
In,
in the bathroom.
Out.
Right.
That's all we need. In, out.
That's
How many
what we are.
how many times do you see outside of basketball game, baseball game, sporting event? How often do you see a line at a men's bathroom?
Never.
No, because it's in
Never.
and out.
Because we don't need to talk.
Well,
We
at
don't
the
need to
place where
conversate.
I rent my labor out to, it feels like there's in the men's bathroom all the time because I think people come into that place just to take a piss and shit.
That's different though. Because again, that's a spot.
I've
that's a
seen
place-
somebody literally walk in
No, I get that.
and
but-
go beeline right to the bathroom.
No, I get you, but that's a place with basically just one bathroom though. One
Unfortunately,
bathroom
it needs to
for-
be way
Of
bigger for
course,
how many people
of course.
come in.
But,
For sure.
but at a big venue or big place, the line is always at the women's bathroom because they be in there yapping and talking and doing and makeup and all the other stuff. As guys, give us a good video game, a good movie, good something to read, good something to put look at on the phone. Tunnel vision. We don't need nothing else. Women have to talk, have to chat, have to
Take selfies.
engage. Yes, they
Like-
they want all of the extra on top of the activity.
Like if I ever known a man to go into a bathroom and take a picture of himself in the bathroom and come out, and if I see that picture, the phone's going in the toilet.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what were you in there
the fuck
doing
is you
so
doing,
long?
man?
And he be like, I don't know, man. There was a line, and then 20 minutes later, you see he was in there taking pictures.
Yeah.
that's
You
crazy.
just walk in, don't even wash their hands, and walk out.
Yeah,
there.
man, 'cause,
How fast it is.
Maybe it's just a sign of insecurity that women have to do this because he says his wife didn't do that. You said your wife didn't really do that, but I know with mine and certainly with yours, like if you didn't say something a certain way
in the right
in
tone,
the right
you could've
way,
gave the right answer. But if it was not the right,
Right.
exactly, because you got to hit tones. You got the little micro, the little harmonica.
Yeah.
If it's not. If you off,
Right.
it's like.
It's like-
I'm like what the?
it's like something in
fuck?
their ear triggers. Like if you don't say, it's like if she asks you to say very innocent question, hey, do you like this on me? And you say, yeah, I think that looks great. That's insufficient. You must go the extra mile. You must go to 10. I don't
Let's
understand
read
it.
their
Like what is that? Like
minds.
they want you to be excited. They want you to be enthused. What is behind that? What's the science behind that?
You have to never let them see you excited.
What?
This is how it is. Every relationship that I ever had, because I always usually had peace and quiet in my relationship, is as chill as I am right now,
Yeah.
is as chill as I am with them at all times. Because they don't see 10. They never see me go past like 5. So it's like you can't complain about me being excited about a game or the game being more important than you and that, because this is how I am on everything.
So wait, are you saying the only time you ever go extra is with us, with your boys? Like when you're like, wow, okay.
Because again, that's cue for a reason, man. There's a level of cool that has to be maintained.
How did I think about it? Like, I don't think I've ever seen him like excited. Like he'll smile, he'll laugh, but I've never seen him like get up and be like, oh, no, No, he just like you said, he keeps his baseline.
It's very rare. I've seen it, but it's extremely rare. It's extremely rare.
So you can't. So a woman can't come in and be like, "Oh, you get more excited about that than me." No, I get equally excited about all of that.
Right.
But even if you did get more excited, it's because I enjoy that, and I'm not being harassed.
So it's also because video games give a very, very good dopamine hit with no strings attached. Outside of the fact that you usually got to buy the game.
That's wild. What's they saying out there in the chat? So MK Pryor 12, first thing he said was they don't want peace, problems only. Which, I guess that's maybe true. And he also says, just like some men can't have so little furniture in their home or apartment and be fine. Women hate that when they ask, why don't you have more stuff? Because we don't need more stuff.
Yeah, I don't need plants.
Yeah,
I don't.
Art, photos, all this bullshit. Yeah, I don't need that.
Did you water the plants? Did you water? They're not my plants. Did you water the plants? Why did you water the plants?
Right. Well, I forgot. I thought you'd do it.
Nah, it's for me. It's like my decoration is my collectibles and stuff like that.
Oh, there you go.
To me, to me, it has value and it has use. Plants die.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a Lego plant.
Yeah, there you go.
Or I got like 3 of them.
Yeah, or if they're fake plants, you got to dust them.
That's it. And that's it. That's it. Uncle Blur says he compliments Queen Takeem on a daily basis.
Takeem.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, on a
That's
daily
messed up.
basis. He says he also says my only apartment was a box. I had a desk, a nightstand, a Spider-Man poster, a 20-inch VCR TV VCR, and a PlayStation. Possibly the easiest 6 months of my life.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
You ever see like the photo and it'll be like a nice apartment, but there's an air mattress on the floor.
Yeah.
There's a TV in the cable box and whatever video game system on the PC on the floor, and it'll be like, guys, look at this and go, hell yeah. And then the women in the comments be like, well, why da, 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 da? And it's like, because that's everything that is necessary right there. It's all I need.
Yeah, B. Harrison Martin is like, everybody knows how much cheaper life is when it's just you, your taste, and your hobbies.
They do have a thing. I saw it ironically today, and it was like, there's nothing like that divorced dad glow, and it was like this. It was like it was an Asian guy, and what I saw on Instagram, and he was with his daughter, and he was overweight, and he was out of shape, and then it was like after the divorce, and he was all slim and trim and was smiling. That's
crazy. What's up to the Giat man over there on Twitch? Welcome back into the show. So yeah, man, the Spider-Man trailer hit this morning at 7 a.m., which is unconventional, I think, somewhat for Marvel. I don't think they usually do them that early. They do them like early, but it's usually.
It still says Marvel. What you call it? Like,
no, absolutely.
Because it's co-branded. Though Sony is.
But Sony's still.
Sony's not even. When I found out about that, they're not even footing the bill. Marvel's footing the bill,
yeah.
but
Right.
Sony's getting 90% of the profit.
Yeah.
So that's why they want this shit to happen.
Well,
that's why they went co-brand. They're like,
100%. So anyway, we've all seen the trailer. I don't know how many times y'all seen it. I've seen it about 50, 11 times.
Jesus.
And just because, of course, just once for you.
I had to watch it twice because I wanted to see it. Watch it on the cell phone because I think you put it in the. Somebody put it in the goddamn group chat. Yeah,
Super Nerd did.
It was on my cell phone. And I was like, well, when I got up and I was on my TV and the show, I was like, I want to see it on the big screen.
And that's what I did too.
Only twice.
Yeah, I saw it. I've seen it that many times. I wanted to break it down. I wanted to get a few things. So tell me your thoughts. You said you thought it was good, but you had questions, obviously.
The only question I have, and though you kind of gave a good explanation, but then the second time I watched it, it kind of broke a little bit, but it could still be that explanation, is why is MJ and Ned back in New York if they got an MIT? Because first off, going to college, from my understanding, is 4 years, right? And if you go to MIT, most people who go to MIT, they're not going to school for 4 years. They're
6 years.
They're doing more because they get their master's, they get their doctorate.
Yeah.
Why are they back in New York?
Right.
So it's like,
they could be out of school for the
it
summer.
could be a summertime out of school,
Summertime
but they were
in New York, baby.
Yes, but they're from New York, which means they have family there. So why in the heck they got they could
got
have
an
your own
apartment.
apartment, but why would you get an apartment for just the summertime? Regardless, that's too much thought. We shouldn't be putting that much thought into the movie.
Where they're living.
It's a movie.
Yes, it's where they're living.
But it was just mainly just that. Like, why are they back in New York? That's basically it. But
It's New York.
because it's part of the story. That's why they're back in New York.
It's New York.
You know,
Yeah.
New York is
It's
big.
New York, baby.
So we'll see. Yeah,
I like New York.
We'll have to see what confirms there. But I do believe. Well, all the synopsis says is that it's at least a 4-year time jump, supposedly. And
What-
you know,
what?
you can make the assumption that it is they're done with school.
It's a trailer.
No, I get that. No, I said the synopsis already had
Right,
that.
but what does it matter? You're going to see it no matter what.
Hell
No, this
yeah,
is no, this is
Day
absolutely
one.
true. No, this is absolutely absolutely
Day
true.
one.
Day one.
I
I
saw
don't know how many
Frank-
times on day one.
I saw Frank.
We're like, what?
He got kicked through a windshield.
Uh-huh.
That was yes. Give me as long as Frank is Frank. I don't care about where nobody lives in no damn synopsis.
Well,
I seen Frank in there.
What is the most interesting subplot stuff y'all saw, other than Punisher or anything like anything was that you saw that you didn't expect to see?
I mean, again, it's a trailer. The first one.
You're saying you're putting too much thought into it.
Yes, it's the first trailer for
And-
something half the entire world is gonna go see. It's Spider-Man. Like there is no selling me. And I don't even like Spider-Man like that, but it's Spider-Man. It's like a Superman movie. Who cares? You're gonna be there. 15 times you're gonna okay, well then because the web shot out that way and then he was wrapped in the cocoon. Who
I
cares?
ain't doing all that
Oh,
now.
but
Come
you
on, stop
are.
being extra.
You said
no,
50,
I'm not.
11 times.
I did say 50, 11 times, which is true.
Because you were investigating. You probably had your finger on the mouse and stopped it and then slowly dragged it.
I did do that sometimes.
And
I
wanted
did
to
do that
see who was
sometimes.
in the background. Uh-huh.
I did do that
All right,
sometimes.
Simon says, what did you think of it?
It was a trailer.
There you go.
These guys,
Did you
man.
notice that she's wearing the broken necklace?
I did not notice that.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
I did not
She's still
notice that.
She's still wearing the broken
So now,
necklace.
see, now I gotta go watch it again.
No, you don't. It's clear clearly they know
Mhm.
that they're missing something. They don't know what it is
Right.
that they're missing. Yes, to MK Pryor's part, that was the best part of the trailer. Hearing
David.
Goliath, I don't know who the fuck Keith David is. Hearing Goliath talk, hearing Goliath talk out of nowhere. Waiting on damn it, what was her name? What was Sally Richardson's name?
Oh,
Oh, Lisa Muzzle.
yeah.
There we go. Waiting on her to come back up to the top of the building. But anyway,
Oh wow.
yeah, I mean it's a solid. It's Spider-Man.
Yeah. Now, honestly, we didn't get a lot about Sadie Sink's character, which I'm actually glad about.
Who?
I hope she's
girl from-
Firestorm.
The girl from Stranger Things. You didn't see her at all in the trailer. You got really even no hint about her in the trailer, which I think is a great idea. I did like cinematography wise, right? It feels more like Amazing Spider-Man from the way like the web swinging and things like that.
The
Him
comic or the cartoon?
the movie, the live action
Oh,
movie,
okay.
Amazing Spider-Man 2. How much
Gotcha.
the web swinging was much better in that than it was in the first Amazing Spider-Man. It seems more like that, but I also liked a lot of the little homages they did to classic Spider-Man covers, like the one they did with Amazing Fantasy 15, the other one that they did with Boomerang, which I was surprised to see.
I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But I got something I do want to ask, but I want you to give your take first because I'm gonna take us somewhere else. So I would like.
Again, the trailer looks fine. There's a couple of moments, like we talked about before, they probably CGI'd out some characters.
Yes.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Which I would rather they do that than give away the entire farm. They don't need. To your point, we're all going to go see it. It's not like you need to be sold on seeing this. It's the first MCU movie of 2026. We're going to go see it.
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's going to be fun. I'm pretty sure Frank Castle is the opening sequence, at least for what we see.
Mm-hmm.
That whole chase or whatever is probably the opener, which is fine. It establishes that Spider-Man for a minute got the key to the city. So like, people love Spider-Man. They just don't know who Parker is.
Which that was a great nod crossover to Daredevil Born Again, because the lady who gave him the key was Fisk's deputy mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people are saying, oh, that might be a spoiler for Daredevil Born Again. Excuse me, hold up. What kind of fool did not know going in that Fisk was not going to be the mayor at the end of Daredevil Born Again? Like, come on, man. Like that's not no spoiler. Everybody knew that. Darkseid gave us a nice comment on Twitch. it was kind of lengthy to read, so we'll read it back. He says, I will be honest about this new Spider-Man trailer. I do not think that is leading to Venom or Black Suit Spider-Man, which they never said that. Like the people say, I think we are getting Carnage as the villain in 5 or 6. My theory is that this is a version of the Man Spider episode of the old television show, but they end it and they will find it as a symbiote not going to be black or red. He wants comic book Carnage. Yeah. So honestly, I do think he's on the right track with the Man Spider thing, and a lot of elements in the trailer did lead us down that path that he's going through some kind of mutation or something like that. But this ties into a couple of comic book storylines. Simon says, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the ones that I'm talking about. Are you? Do you know the ones that I'm kind of referring to when I say that?
Are you talking about the Spider-Verse with the Inheritors?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Spider-Verse with the Inheritor, the
that's
Moreland and all that, the Spider Totem and all that. Yeah.
That's what I thought when I saw the Cocoon, because like that's what happened to him in one of the books where, well,
he became the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he just wrecked shop on Morlong. So if we get that would be interesting. I actually show up and see if that's what we're going to get.
Yeah. Because I think the other thing about that, with that Inheritor storyline, because he went through like this evolution and became like the Spider Totem, it actually increased his powers. He got stronger. He got even stronger than he was before. And he turned more violent, more reckless, almost a more monstrous version of himself, which kind of mirrors a lot of the themes that we were seeing in the trailer, with him kind of being like really depressed and stuff like that. Because he, honestly, it looked like Ned and MJ were kind of on the depressed side too, if you thought about it. But that's just me maybe overanalyzing, which, going back to Uncle Blur, what he said, he's like, Megashawn, I think you are judging Kenshiro's video study habits too harshly.
But don't nobody care. Anyway, so listen.
What?
Hold on, wait.
What?
What's this last thing Simon had?
The other is Kane, if I'm not mistaken, because like
it was between both of them.
The totems between. So you got the bride, the other. I felt is the kid the Scion or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. So Kane is the other. The bride is, well, we're not going to go into that.
Yeah, but you investigate that run of those Spider-Man comics is actually was pretty good. One of the things that wasn't Peter, Dan Slott did back in the day. But anyway, what were you going to say?
First of all, we got to clear up this chat. Gargoyles came out in '94. Unlike some people on this panel who might have been 27 in '94, I was 11. So my first introduction to Keith David is him as Goliath. Hence me saying, who is Keith David? That's Goliath. I know clearly who Keith David is, but as an 11-year-old, that was my first introduction to him. And obviously I followed his career moving forward, and more than likely seen all of the movies he's been in, more than you people in this chat.
So
don't you ever question my black card.
I was just giving that.
It sucks that was the first thing Goliath before it saw
They Live, or Men at Work, or The Thing. Did you not see those before when you were 11?
When did They Live come out?
In the 80s.
They Live was
that was like 85, 86. Now, mind you might have been young. What I'm saying is, as you got to a little bit older, Mega Sean, when you were like Mini Sean, then you were not catch it on television, Channel 20, Channel
Yes,
50.
I watched They Live a lot, but he didn't. His voice wasn't. It's not the same live action wise as far as in animation, because in animation all you have
out of my face.
Because in animation all you have is the voice, and then obviously if you had that Gargoyle that VHS box set, they introduced Sally Richardson, the man from Star Trek, and Keith David, and you had this whole all this backstory of how they chose the voice actor. So obviously Goliath was Goliath. Now, and They Live, yes, that's Keith David, but that Keith David wasn't Goliath. He was the voice of, for years. But, damn Spider-Man, could y'all do it? Could you forget everybody you knew and run around saving people, but yet the people you care about the most have no idea
who you are.
How, because he clearly looked depressed, rightfully so.
Yeah.
But is that something? Because even watching Invincible, and obviously all the
We're
stuff.
gonna get to that later.
Right,
by
all
the
the
way.
stuff that
Yeah.
he had to see, and despite him saving lives, obviously everybody still knows, who Invincible is. But that level of depression that he had just from that trauma, but just you doing everything you can, you're stalking their Instagrams or their Snapchats or whatever, and they have no idea.
Listen, man.
Who you are, and technically nobody has no idea who you are.
Right. Now, I will say this. Like, watching that trailer. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on.
I went
Let
to
it buckle.
school.
Hold on.
I
dog.
went to school for film. Listen here, MK Pryor. You want to go back to Key Largo? You want to go to On the Waterfront? The challenge has been laid down. Whenever you're exactly,
I watched that in the film class, but
you don't know about On the Waterfront.
The professor
You don't
that
know
I
about
had,
Citizen Kane.
the
The
professor
show
I
is getting
had,
derailed.
this
Oh,
guy, he had a hard on for Marlon Brando because
Okay.
every movie we watched in that class was Marlon Brando, every single one.
That man has a bias, clearly.
Oh, he did.
Clearly.
But because y'all do it.
Guys and Dolls,
Oh,
Nathan Detroit.
So to answer the question, did you want him to answer or was it me?
No, the
Oh,
three,
yeah,
y'all.
okay,
The
I'll say.
four, everybody.
So honestly, watching him in that trailer and knowing what he went through, and especially considering that if this is a time jump and he's had to deal with that shit for 4
So
years.
for you,
for
your
me,
kids don't know who you are.
nigga, that shit would be hard.
Your mother don't know who you are.
Right, dog. I don't,
We don't know
I,
who you are.
I don't know if I could do
We
that,
out
man.
here-
like, cause that's
You got your phone.
living the best life you could
You
possibly
on the
have.
top of you on top of Madison Square Garden,
Right.
And welcome to Culture Junkies Live, and you like,
Right. And you sitting on the outside just watching it. Y'all might be going through, heightened levels of success. I'm sitting here, saving the world and don't nobody know nothing. I have no one to lean on. I have no family. I have no girlfriend.
See, here's the part that I
have
find
no
is weird about
best
that.
friend. Bro, I'm telling you, that
Look.
shit would be hard, bro.
Here's the part that I find weird about that. You're on your diatribe, made me thinking. What stops you from making friends?
no, he can make
me,
friends.
It's difficult because when I think about myself,
Uh-oh.
I think I learned. All my friends came through osmosis. I don't know how to go out and say, "Hey, my name's Darian.
You want to be friends?
Would you like to be friends?" I have no idea how to do that whatsoever. But for Peter Parker, who seems like a very personable guy, somebody who is attractive and he has the strength of Spider-Man, so he can be there to protect anybody that he's involved with, you would think it would be not so hard. Now, if you are consistently hung up on, I don't have the people I was with, because you could still go back to him.
It's
You
not,
can still.
It's not just that.
But
You
that
have
was the
to
love of his life.
You have to
I understand that.
But
And
you
you
also
can-
have to understand the psyche.
The psyche is you kind of know about her and she doesn't, and
No,
you can use
that's
that.
not the psyche I'm talking about. He has immense guilt. He carries immense guilt.
Okay, but is your question asking about immense guilt and all that, or is it just can you?
I mean, yeah, you could throw the guilt in there, but would that be something? Could you function like that?
Yeah, me personally, no, I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I couldn't do it.
So you say maybe.
I mean, I don't really know. When I think about it right now, after my life changed 2 years ago, I kind of become a recluse. And if you guys weren't here, I'd be just being here with nobody because I don't go
No
out.
clothes on. Yeah, just walking around the house
I
doing
mean, I
whatever.
put my clothes on when I'm in the house. It's cold in this house sometimes.
All right, Simon says.
So that kind of like goes to the thing where the same thing happened to the Sentry. They like made it to where they forgot who he
Yes.
was. That was really.
Yeah.
I think that kind of like for him that makes sense because he's like, dude, y'all don't need to know who I am because I will wreck shop. Now here's a funny thing that I think that would be kind of hilarious if they do it in reverse, where Mephisto offers to bring everyone's memory back instead of like the whole marriage between him and MJ. So that'd be kind of funny.
Be interesting.
Yeah, it would. So,
Bring back-
go ahead, you.
To your question, well, for your question, do I have Spider-Man's powers?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll do it.
So your mother don't know who you
It
are.
wouldn't matter because at that point, are you giving me Spider-Man's powers?
Yeah, I mean,
So
you would be
now-
Peter Parker.
Nobody knows me. I can go out and do whatever the hell I want. Basically, you've taken away all consequences in my mind because now it's just like I don't have to worry about my mom. I don't have to worry about anybody. The world is going to be destroyed. destroyed in lots of different ways because now I'm going to be an evil Spider-Man that has no family to worry about.
Right,
no
now you got
friends
that
to
black
worry
symbiote.
about.
Now you got
Yeah,
that
but
suit
right,
on.
You take the mask off. It's like, who is this guy? Right?
Well, then-
that's essentially what it would be.
Would have
basically
turned into
given me-
Carnage.
You've turned the entire world into a clean slate, and
Right.
you've given me power.
Right. So
That's deadly.
So again, touching on the guilt part, D, and this is the part you don't understand. Like, yes, could he go out and make more friends? Sure. The guilt is what's keeping him from doing that because you have to understand, him being Spider-Man has cost him his uncle, his aunt, his best friend.
We don't know about the
and
uncle.
I don't know about
that's
that.
that's a
in
canon
the
event.
lore, I'm
But
just
that's a
talking-
canon event.
That
That's a canon
Spider-Man,
event.
that Spider-Man is canon event is Aunt May. We don't know about the uncle.
I think fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But
That's
is
fair.
it? Now,
fair.
Again, I don't want to overanalyze
fair.
it, but is it him being Spider-Man or is it him being him? Because to his point, he wouldn't have all of those people in his apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like he, if he's Spider-Man, he's not gonna have that.
Right.
But that need to help everybody,
Right.
I mean, yes, that's a Spider-Man trait because
Right.
that's how it's written.
raised, yes.
But I don't think that's because he's Spider-Man. I think just that need to,
Yes.
he believes he can save everybody.
Right.
People are going to become
Well,
casualties.
it goes
you know.
back to No Way Home. The reason he put the note back in his pocket is she still had that scar
Right.
from the events. So he's just like, I don't know if I can put them through that. Regardless,
Right,
and trying
exactly.
to walk them through that whole
because it's always
process.
going to be that way.
That's him, though.
Right. So that's
the
what I was
question,
saying.
the question,
Right,
question was
exactly.
to our sensibilities.
Right.
though.
Right, that's what I
And
was
for me-
saying. Like, it's not. I don't think it's necessarily a Spider. I mean, even though it is a Spider-Man
Right.
thing,
Yeah.
but that's just
That's what
who
Peter Parker
this
is. You know what?
current Peter Parker or most Peter Parkers are.
Yeah,
But they do
that's how
believe
Peter
they can
Parker
save
is.
everybody. Hence the guilt.
Right. Let me rephrase.
Yeah,
Right.
no, for sure.
It would be hard for me to do it. I could still do it and I would manage. Because again, like him choosing to be alone, that's a choice.
For sure.
That's a choice. He's choosing to do that. I wouldn't choose to do
Would
that.
you try to save everybody?
I'm not saving anybody.
I'm too old enough to know that I'm not gonna own the guilt. I know if there's someone that can't be saved, I'm gonna feel really bad about it, but I will keep moving forward because there's nothing I can do.
What does she look like, and is she single?
Wow.
That's
That's
my
condition.
That's my criteria and condition.
That's
If,
the
if I'm
condition.
going to be a quote unquote hero,
So
there's
wait a
going
minute.
to be a lot of dead people.
Okay, so wait a minute. So wait a minute.
Miss
Now I
out.
got a question.
Yes.
Now I got a question. It's 4 people falling from a building.
Okay.
It's 4 of the hottest women. I'm sorry, 5 people falling from a building. You can only grab 3. 4 of them are the hottest women you've ever seen in your life, and the other 2 is a baby and a child.
The baby and the child die first.
Oh my God!
What? First off, what am I going to do with a baby?
Give it to
What am I gonna do with a child?
to an orphanage.
Oh my God.
You could catch them. You catch them and you take them to the orphanage, or take them back to their mother.
Now you're adding extra steps.
Oh my!
How many
extra
people?
steps?
How
You
many
can
people?
swing to
okay,
the orphanage.
Out of 5 people, you said 5 people are falling.
Yeah, you can save 3.
Save 3. Here's the thing. Spider-Man has webs. You can kind of spread
No,
that
you can
out.
only save 3.
Dude, Iron Man saved 13 out of Air Force One.
understand.
Iron
I
Man
understand.
He
Right,
set the
but I'm
conditions.
saying, but you can only
Oh, no,
save 3.
Like I said, the baby and the child die first.
Oh my God! You could
Ev-
just
no.
save one woman and catch the baby and the child.
Every time. because guess what? I'm not making any children.
Literally.
I'm not making any children. I'm not being responsible for any children. The women, okay, and again, and Spider Sense will quickly tell you who's the most attractive and who's the most available.
That's what your spider sense is
Yeah.
doing.
So realistically, out of those 5, I might save 1 or 2.
I like that message right there from Uncle Blurred. GQ is F them kids.
So that. So
I'm
that,
just, dude.
So
I'm just telling
So
you.
you sitting
I'm just telling
down,
you like
right?
it is.
So you sitting down, right? You on top of Madison Square Garden. You having a slice of pizza, and then that spider sense go off, and you see these 5 people falling, and then you like double D E G baby child. It's just like. and then that's it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of that, but also it's a little bit of that.
But the
it's
sense
also,
is measuring the cuppage. The cuppage as well.
The cuppage is definitely a big part.
Is it
of it.
checking for the feet as well?
Oh my god.
No, I'm not really into the feet like that.
Okay, so wait a minute.
But-
So let's say out of the
So,
three
yeah,
women,
we're not going full boomerang.
Are you going to ask this question but ask it to him now?
If you're saying which one, whew, I mean, the way my brain works though, it's like you can literally save all of them. I know you're
Three.
but the thing is, you can make 5 into 3 by taking 2 of them and webbing them together.
You're not allowing no cheating. No cheating.
No.
It's just
Three.
three.
No, it's
Just
again,
three.
it's
what if you save?
if she's of Latin descent, she'll probably have a better chance of survival.
There you go, Uncle Blur. Breast is tingling.
I'm just again. I'm not a hero.
No,
I'm
for sure.
clearly not going to be a hero.
No,
if
you've
I have
always
powers.
been consistent. In the decades
Yes, he
that I've
has.
known you,
It's
you've
like,
been
it's
consistent.
like I'm the Spider-Man as Robin Banks and jetting off to the Bahamas every now and
Nah,
again.
I don't think that's the worst thing in the world either. But
Yeah.
you could have saved one woman and then caught the kids.
Nah, he don't
There's
care about
billions
them
of them
kids.
in the world. Saving one, 2, 3, or 4 ain't gonna make much of a difference.
Clearly, there's millions of women in the world, but that ain't stopping you from doing, saving them.
Again, Robin saved that chick and got a kiss within minutes. And that horrible Batman Forever. Okay, the movie wasn't that bad. Val Kilmer did all right.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't
but
that bad.
like,
It wasn't that bad.
But
Oh
you
yeah,
clearly saw his motivation. It's like I can definitely get
he
used
did
to
get
this.
that kiss.
Yes, he did.
Well,
Within minutes.
wasn't that
Wasn't
Lou
even
Diamond?
dressed.
Was that Lou Diamond Phillips with that
Yeah, that was
makeup
Lou
on?
No, that was Don the Dragon Wilson.
Don
Yeah, Don the Dragon
Wilson.
Wilson.
Oh, man.
Dude, Neon Gotham, man.
Oh,
that shit was-
God.
that was great. That was
But
great.
to Dido's point, no. Dido's always made this point though that Schumacher was basically channeling the '60s Batman because that's
It
what he
was.
grew up with.
You watch it with the '60s Batman. You watch it with that mindset. You're not gonna be like, "Oh, this movie sucks." You can be like, "Wow, just use AI in your brain. Pull out Clooney and put in Adam
West and Burt
Adam
Ward.
West, yeah, and then you be like, "Oh wow!"
That-
in fact, that's a great idea for AI. I want to see AI.
Honestly,
do
you go.
That
It was jarring for a lot of people to
At the
see
time.
that
jarring.
switch. Yes.
That now clearly aura farming didn't exist. The only reason why I know what it is because of my youngest. But when he pulls up in that car, go for a little ride in my love machine, baby. Listen, Robin was on 12.
Yeah, man.
He
Yeah,
was
he
on
was.
12. He had the top
Yo,
down.
man,
what's
he
funny is
was,
he pulled up-
he
he pulled up
was
on-
bouncing the Batmobile.
He
like,
put up
come
on
on,
like
man.
what In Vogue?
Yeah,
it was
he
like
did.
In Vogue was
He
like
said,
it was
yes.
in that sequence.
Yes.
She said that ain't Batman, that's Bat Boy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, he was far.
To your point, though, you're 100% right about the vibe he was going for. It was jarring because we just lived through the darkest Batman with Burton, though. Because Batman Returns, man, that Batman was dark.
Dark as
Yeah,
hell.
go ahead.
Bro.
So when it started, it was dark. Cause like, dude, did you drop a baby off and just like, hey man, that kid, fuck them kids. Yeah, like you said, fuck that kid in the sewer.
And then even when he died,
Dude, yeah, when Penguin died, it was like,
picked a cute one and then just
Yeah.
yeah, like it just some of the stuff they did, like, hey, here's Fred's hand. It's like wait, what?
Junk was
pushed
dark,
the woman
bro.
through a window.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That
When
junk
she
was
kissed him
dark.
with the
taser?
taser.
Oh yeah, they was out of
Dude,
control.
that movie was dark.
And that's
so-
probably what happened. Parents got to writing letters.
Oh, dude, no,
and
no,
they
no.
was like, hey, Tim, you gotta.
McDonald's canceled, I
Oh.
think, the Happy Meal toys.
Oh,
Yeah, because remember there were supposed to be Happy Meal toys and all that.
The penguin and the rubber
Yeah,
ducks
like
and
all of
shit.
that, and they were
Yeah.
like, they saw that cut of the movie. They were like,
Mm.
all right, we got to X them.
so it's
toys.
Burton.
Like, bro.
So it's Burton's fault.
Oh, yeah.
and then
Then
Schumacher
they
just
went
overcorrected.
way the other way.
Big time overcorrect.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. But
it was
some good
crazy,
times
man.
though.
It was crazy. But no, this was a great trailer.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't need to see another one for sure. Even though I know there will be more when it comes out.
You'll be watching.
Probably something
You gonna watch
that'll reveal more about Sadie Sink's character. Sure, I know it'll be there. Do I need to see it? No. Will I see it?
Who
Probably.
is Sadie Sink?
You watch Stranger Things?
Of course.
She's
Which
a-
girl?
she's
That
a
was
redhead.
That was
Who's the
Max.
girl with the song?
That was Max.
the one that's dating the black guy. The one that's dating Caleb with her.
Yes.
That,
Oh yeah.
yeah, the one that listens to that song.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Some
Hey, I
people
like-
some people think they teased Rogue supposedly when he's
Yeah, I saw her on the
Gotta
bus.
be
I saw her on the bus.
Firestorm.
No, I saw her on the bus. So it was,
No,
so
the girl
there
on
was
the
a girl,
bus.
Yeah, there was a girl on the bus that she literally had the skunk hair. She was wearing the
Oh,
New
that's
York
what you're
Jets
talking
shirt
about.
Yeah, green
and sitting
white.
on the bus, and I was just like, yeah, that looks like Rogue, but
That would be
nah.
a weird way to
That
throw
would
her in.
1,000%.
But
whatever.
mutants are everywhere. It's New York, man.
Exactly, and that's the thing. There's
Mutant
a,
lover, that's
there's
all
a
I
whole-
need.
Yeah, there's,
As long as they got
yeah.
that person in there,
Not in this universe,
with
though.
that FOH on there.
Wait, what?
Not in this universe.
What do you mean? Not in this universe.
Is it remember the multiverse where what is it? Photon is.
Yeah.
She's in the X-Men universe.
She is, yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that mutants don't exist on the MCU Earth.
Not only that,
616.
they
trying to pull
they
them
they
in.
teased that back in Marvel.
They did.
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Because they were like, there's a mutation in your.
And then they played the little
whatever.
When it was Beast, right?
You're talking about the TV show.
That's
Miss Marvel.
that's
TV show.
that's the Marvel's movie.
Oh, okay.
yeah, and the Miss Marvel TV show, they talked about Miss Marvel potentially being a mutant.
Mm-hmm.
And then they played the freaking X-Men.
Yeah, they did.
How
How
far-
far is the X Mansion from New York?
It's in
It is in
Westchester.
New York, upstate.
It's in Westchester. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's
it's upstate
upstate.
New York.
It's not on the island at all.
So Iron Man can get there quick.
Yeah.
Maybe she
Spider-Man,
getting
not so
bust
much.
in
Yeah, not
from
so
the bayous. Just
I
not
just
so.
hope
Just
they do
little-
Spider-Man and his amazing friends. I think that would be amazing. I think.
Okay. All right.
We-
That'd be cool.
Come on,
Turn
bring
this
in,
mic- turn that
bring
mic
in
off.
Bobby.
Turn
Hey,
it
Bobby.
Honestly, he's on to something there though. That just to do it, just to even have a moment like that would be cool because it's like it gives you a moment to get away from MJ, Ned, and all his old friends. So it lets you open up to a whole nother thing. I'm just going to be excited to see the transition from, like you said, nobody knowing him to okay, what is his world like on that first whatever.
I personally, I think I've always said this. I kind of wish I'm really trying to ignore him. That
Fair question.
I don't think about that at
You're not
all.
supposed to.
Yeah. So.
But I thought they addressed it in that movie.
What?
Or did they just? Yeah, I thought when they asked Toby.
Yeah, they did.
He said just the wrist.
Yeah, just
You
the
know,
rest.
Yeah, so-
technically,
He's like, I would have
we all-
thought you would have. Yeah, no.
That did,
yeah. Is that anatomically correct? Nobody thought about that, man. But anyway, I personally would have rather them not had Ned and MJ. This would have been a perfect time for them to introduce Black Cat
True.
as a love interest.
Yeah.
When Stacy, if they were planning on doing that.
Bring what's her name back? I don't care
Emma
how old
Stone?
she is. No.
Oh, Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh, my God.
She's way
Yeah.
too
Bryce,
old.
she way
well,
too
booty.
old.
well,
Nah.
even more
Yeah.
reason.
Booty Dallas. Wow, that's wild, brother.
No, just going back to what you were saying about Tone earlier. He just married Zendaya. He ain't. They ain't not doing.
No, I know that.
There's no way they are not doing that movie
know.
together.
I know, but still.
I understand they're
But
actors
still.
and they should just
Correct.
act. However,
She
They
about to
doing
be
it.
smooching Batman right now. So
In addition to Shyamalan.
yeah, exactly.
all right. Now MK Pryor did bring up somebody we haven't talked about. Is he's hoping that Scorpion has his mask on.
Now, see, that would be pretty cool. Them doing that.
I think that fight is that his mask already got beat off.
Potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
That's
Use those
interesting
words.
phrasing.
But
Yeah.
phrasing, he probably got punched off or something, pulled off, whatever.
Well, pulled off his saying.
Yeah, beat off.
Cindy Moon, from what I understand, Cindy Moon was already in. Cindy Moon's already been in. She's one of the people on his debate team, not debate team, but whatever that team was.
Oh,
tribute team.
in the high school?
Yeah, they didn't make a big deal about it, but one of those characters is named Cindy Moon.
I see.
Rogue on her way to meet Mystique to confront Captain Marvel, who's looking for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
She's building the second Civil War event. Okay.
Right. So
Never know.
we got no hints about cameos or anything like that.
Good.
You know, we know
I
that they're in
don't-
there.
I don't
That's
want
great.
none of
I don't
that.
want none of that.
Well,
Remains to be seen what we're gonna see with Spider-Man, but we're gonna be there with bells on.
I'm almost mad that they even showed Bruce Banner. They should have just.
But we knew he was in the movie.
I don't care.
We didn't see the Hulk. We just saw Bruce Banner.
No, I understand that, but that leads to the possibility. I like going into the film with none of that stuff like that. That's why I don't look at IMDb
Okay.
because IMDb don't know how to just not tell you everything.
So you recut the trailer. What would you have shown?
Oh God, we've already talked about this. I would have made the Batman Superman versus Superman trailer so much better. Did 3 different trailers, but if I would have recut this trailer, he would have mentioned Banner, but you wouldn't have seen him. You would have just in passing. I would have done this more as a teaser instead of a flat trailer.
Okay.
Like you would have had mentions of various. Now again, Punisher just to hype people up of like, okay, damn, they are gonna actually cross paths. Because, it eliminates the thought of, was Punisher supposed to be hired to hunt him, similar to his original first appearance?
Right.
Or are they working together, or is it just kind of, an easy friendship type of thing? I would have left that. That's fine, because that's the opening sequence of the movie anyway. I wouldn't have showed Banner. I would have just mentioned him. I wouldn't have showed, I would have, Scorpion maybe, for like that much of a second.
Yeah, like him fighting the Rose Gallery as kind of even throwaways. Not a big deal.
Yeah. You would have had to pause to see some of that stuff. But like, I wouldn't have told a lot. Like to Dido's point, the MJ and Ned thing there's a lot in that trailer about them.
There is,
and it's like
quite a lot.
Okay, there's even a moment where they're going to be on the rooftop together. It's like
I would have shown that.
Yeah, so it's like let all that play out in the theater, and that's one of the lost arts of trailer making.
Or don't let it play out at all,
right?
And let's just get Spider-Man in some action.
Because man, look,
we're getting that.
I ain't gonna front. This trailer made him look like a crazy ass stalker, bro.
Well,
it did.
I mean,
made him look like a stalker.
He's guilty and sad.
Oh,
yes, we know that.
And depressed.
Yeah, we know that.
Just fell off the building. Probably was like,
let this be the end.
Right? Do I whip out?
That was almost a Deadpool thing right there, where he just dropped into the city. I'm like, okay, but no, Spider-Man's been a stalker since the Raimi days, stalking the hell out of MJ, even though she lived right next door.
Right.
Which was the most ridiculous thing ever.
And talking about stalking, the man been taking pictures of himself for 20 years. So you can't trust him.
Yeah. Speaking of superheroes, so I want to pivot. Who saw Invincible today? Like we got the first 3 episodes.
I watched a episode.
So I watched 1.5 today.
They're dropping it like that?
No.
Yeah, first 3 episodes.
First 3 and then one.
And then weekly. Weekly after that. Yeah.
Just give it to me.
Based off of last season going into this season, what did you think of that first episode?
Ironically, as he said how he would have done the trailer, that was how, from my perception, how they are doing this. Because as you notice, the guy with the monocle is talking to someone, but we don't know who he's talking to.
Yeah, we do.
Well, I mean, if you read the books,
do.
I'm saying, no, if you've read the books, yes, you know. I assume that's who it is. But to his point, they have not shown you.
You're right. They've given him the Dr. Claw treatment,
because,
essentially. Yes.
But they understand, building
fresh
that.
fade.
So what?
Lineup.
Well, I mean,
What they do with the lineup?
Yeah, I'm sure he got the lineup.
Yeah,
I'm sure he got the lineup. So I watched the first episode. I enjoyed it. But again, him, kind of being depressed, going through the motions, can't save everybody, lost a bunch of people.
That boy on 10, bro. He ready to end anyone.
But as he said, if even just with Spider-Man's powers, his level of tolerance would be low and he would be a villain. I think like that's why I would always choose, Black Panther over Batman, because I'm not going to keep putting you back in jail.
Right. And you keep breaking out and I'm going to put you back in. No, man.
At some point, everybody has a breaking point, except for Bruce Wayne.
Apparently.
Right. But other than that, everybody has a breaking point. And he has reached it.
Hell, honestly, if we quiet as it's kept, even Clark has pulled that trigger.
Yeah.
When he was left with no choice, he has pulled that trigger.
Snyder.
I got something to say about that. So it's not on Bruce to police that. What? It's the justice system.
No, it's on him.
No.
Once you realize that the system doesn't work,
let me explain.
Okay.
So, yeah, he policing them. He arrest them and the police detain them. Now it's on the jury and the courts to decide their fate. All right, first time, we sent you to the correction center and you ain't really rehabilitated. There's a point in time where this basically said, you know what? Guilty, death, that's basically it. It can't just be like the courts, the whole revolving wheel around with the courts just telling him, oh yeah, let's send him to Arkham. Now, at a point in time, it's like, hey, it's not working. Sorry, Batman, we can't rehabilitate him. We just can't do it. Might as well just end it. And far as also the Invincible, I had no idea it was out, so I didn't watch it.
Okay, all right, no, that's fair. Wait, hold on. No. He gets no excuses because I left that message in the morning.
No, No, of course he don't
I
get
said,
no excuse.
don't forget. Before I walked in the office, I said, don't forget, Invincible is out today.
He probably didn't check the phone.
I didn't watch it.
So, yeah.
And to his point, the Joker has actually already had the death penalty before.
Yes. He just keeps getting out.
No. He got the chair and died and had his people basically revive him. So he went and was walking the streets scot-free the next day because he had paid for his crimes. The Joker has already gone past all of that. So and again, the whole idea with Batman is it's restraint. It's really just he will not cross that line no matter what. Until he finally did, and he still didn't get the job done because he didn't even freaking fully break the Joker's neck, and Joker had to break his own neck and finish himself off.
Interesting. Uncle Blurred says Bruce Wayne is a neurodivergent savant. That's why he holds so tightly to his compulsions. It's obsessive compulsive disorder.
Probably.
Yeah,
see that.
No, 100%. But again, Bruce should be in Arkham, just like all of the
Correct.
other
1,000.
He's a criminal.
1,000%. He should be
He's
in
a
Arkham.
billionaire. He's
Yes.
never gonna happen.
That's why. Yeah, that's why it won't happen.
He
But
1,000% should be in there.
from his psyche, and everything about him, he should be a patient at Arkham, just like all of them.
So, do you ascribe to the theory that Batman and his villains are an exercise in the chicken and the egg argument?
Absolutely.
Game first, okay.
Absolutely, a lot of Bane came to Gotham to go after him. The Riddler came to Gotham to challenge him.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a whole list of people that are Batman either created in some way or form, or inspired or enhanced their craziness.
Yep, got you.
And Batman has a reflection to all of them in some way or shape. It's insane just how convoluted and also just complex the Batman lore and mythos in his rogues gallery is.
So watching Invincible,
Mhm.
it struck me even as I was watching that first episode. Even though the animation was kind of, not really the greatest, right?
The last one.
Right. No, it's the same as the last one, but it's not.
Taking the animation for the. Come on, now.
It's not fair to compare it to anime. That's not fair.
No.
Not supposed to be
It's not
anime.
supposed to be, right? But getting that type of superhero action in animated form just made me wish we got more. Because it's like Invincible is it. Like, it's all we have now. Okay, no, I take that back. We do have Your Friendly Neighbor Spider-Man, but it's not Invincible. Right? We had Young Justice at one point.
Oh, man.
And I really wish it was still, going on. I need more Americanized action shows. The tease that they gave us for The Legend of Aang, the grown up Avatar thing. It's a crime that Paramount's only gonna put that on Paramount Plus. That should be in the theater. I'm sorry,
but that's not what the United States does. That's not.
Still got X-Men 97.
Yeah,
you are
get
correct. I can't wait for that to come back.
You have a couple of things, but that's not what the United States does. The United States is movies. We put all of our heavy violence in movies. We'll have a couple of, like an Invincible or various things, but most of our violence is in movies because they still have that thought that animation is for kids.
And I knew you were going to say that because if you didn't say it, I was going to say it because that's 100%. Oh, it's a cartoon. Cartoons for kids. Like, cartoons is just a medium.
How?
Exactly.
They import anime over here by the thousands. I don't get it.
I work with a woman who will not watch anything animated. It doesn't matter at all. If it's animated, I ain't watching it. There's no interest in it whatsoever.
But it's just
I need that generation to die.
But it's just like the people that would have the same mindset that a video game is
Also just for children.
It's the same mentality.
Yep.
So, would you say
Technophobes.
you're not right? Yeah, I mean, excuse me.
I'm usually not right.
No. I
much
misspoke.
wrong
I
a lot.
misspoke. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. So, would you say when our generation, the kids of our generation, like you, me, and Megatron, we've had kids. When they get into control and they get into power, that's probably going to change because they've grown up with anime. They respect animation as a medium. I think at that point, it probably will change.
Right, because the old guard will, unless you one of them Rothschilds and keep buying hearts from
Right.
children.
Baby hearts?
Yeah, well, however that man keep getting them hearts. But yes, at that point, yes, because it will be us in charge. It would be us. Like before our generation.
That's, again, you're fighting against something that has been the quote unquote rule
That too for
forever.
and the religious aspect of that.
Religious? What do you mean
There's
by that?
always a religious aspect for the morality of why
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
It's not just that, because that part might be part of it, but it's kind of in that right in there.
Cartoons are for profit.
Toys. If they can't do a toy from it, it's gonna fail.
But they make bad toys.
Yeah,
they do.
Look, we grew up in a generation where they made toys for kids based off of rated R movies. They may not do that anymore, but Rambo, RoboCop, Police Academy, tons of them. Yeah. And we got toys from those things, and that's the mentality. Toys is what drives their profits. So these people who are sitting on top, they're not thinking at all about satisfying your creative desire to see any of that stuff on TV. They're just saying, is this going to put money in my pockets? Yeah. And if they can do, like Invincible, I don't even know if they do toys or not. We're watching it because we enjoy what's going on. Sure. And you have people like Seth Rogen, who is in our generation doing this stuff because he likes the medium. He likes,
absolutely.
He is us.
Yeah,
he basically is one of us.
Yeah.
But for the majority of everybody else that are in that position, they don't give two shits if it's gonna sells toys. That's probably the biggest thing, and because cartoons are typically made for kids, everything that's animated in a lot of people's minds is for kids.
NK Pryor says it's the FCC. They won't let us. They had violence in cartoons, but it was always cut out on violence. G.I. Joe constantly, they couldn't aim for nothing. Constantly not shot lasers at each other. And how many characters actually got hit with anything? Never. The only time we ever saw a G.I. Joe actually get fallen is when Duke took that snake to the heart. Who else you got?
Bazooka got blasted in the forehead with a laser blast in a cartoon episode of G.I. Joe.
Damn, I don't remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see
he
that.
lived to tell the tale, right?
He was on stun mode.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, again, it's always that situation of they couldn't even use the word kill or death or anything like that, but they replaced it with destroy, as if that was any better. It's like, okay, can't kill them, but I'm going to destroy them.
Right, I'm going to send them to the other dimension.
I think destroying is a little bit worse than killing.
Dumbest shit ever.
Well, no, that was just because they didn't know how to handle Dragon Ball. The fact that Dragon Ball came with all those adult themes that they didn't realize. That's why they kept running the same 12 episodes over and over.
Never forget the blue and red demons from the Home for Infinite Losers. Never forget that.
Yeah. The world's most comfortable underwear.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Mr. Hercule versus Mr. Satan.
Yeah.
It's like,
there you go.
Again,
yeah, that's true.
There's always going to be that puritanical or whatever the word is spin on it. No, there just is. That's
right.
kind of what.
I'm sorry.
That's
I wasn't
how the
laughing
United
at that. I was
States
laughing at Marcus Aces 4. G.I. Joe, the movie, taught us a snake in the heart causes coma.
Yeah.
Right.
Because Duke was supposed to die.
He was supposed to die.
For sure.
And then there was like, wait a minute.
Like,
we saw what happened with Optimus Prime. Yeah, let's not do that again.
They changed that real quick. Like, Duke, he's gone into a coma. Woman, as far as you know, he's not breathing right now.
Exactly.
This man is dead.
Like, you never heard him talk. Didn't see him in the hospital bed. That boy was
Duke's
gone.
out of his coma. It's like, in a couple of hours?
Right.
You sure?
Right.
Because
I've never heard anybody come out of coma for, what was it, like days after he went in?
No, it wasn't even days.
Yeah.
He got that snake to the heart, and then the very next thing you saw was like, man, they mobilizing going to Cobra Live to fight.
Yeah. That was the next day. If that.
No, they said he's out of his coma by the time that they did the whole sports thing, and it was just like, okay, Duke died.
Yeah.
Duke died.
My man was dead.
At most, that was 8 hours worth of whatever. That man died.
I mean, but you as a kid, you ain't.
Well, of course, it's
Not
whatever.
thinking about that.
Nemesis Enforcer was my favorite character.
Oh man, that was my guy. Him versus Sergeant Slaughter. That was greatness back in the day.
Yeah,
Nemesis Enforcer.
Yeah, G.I. the movie was amazing.
Yes,
I was mad at that because Snake Eyes didn't get to do nothing.
Oh, they
did they ever hold him out?
They never let him get busy.
Yeah.
Kind of in the newest one, in the more adult G.I. Joe, from a couple years ago. But yeah, when it was him and Storm Shadow. But even then, they never really let him get busy.
That was G.I. Joe Resolute, I believe.
Yeah.
But the one that we saw, Renegades.
Renegades was awesome.
I could not believe I missed out on that, man.
Yeah, man.
It was bad.
And then they gonna make my boy Roadblock blind and babysit Cobra Commander. The one black dude that we got, and you almost put him on the sideline for Big Lob.
You had Big Lob.
Big Lob.
Big Lob. That's his move.
Classic.
And the worst part is he just recently got a figure, I think, last year.
Yeah, he did.
It took forever to get a Big Lob.
The dude that was wearing the football.
Yeah, well, the
Basketball
basketball
jersey,
jersey, but he was
yeah,
he was all sports basically.
Yeah, he was.
But yeah, they finally made.
Doctor.
Yeah, well, Doc was always there.
Yeah, Doc
With
was.
them
And then you had
green
the
glasses.
other guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Stalker was also cool, but you barely ever saw him.
It was like a few episodes you saw him.
You would
Like
have
the
never
first,
known.
the first couple episodes you saw Stalker, and then after that you ain't seen that brother nowhere.
You wouldn't have never known, especially from the cartoon, that Stalker was actually one of the higher ups in G.I. Joe. Like
Yeah,
one of the leaders.
I had the Stalker toy.
Yeah, but he was one of the leaders, and you would have never
But you
known
said
that.
he's
'cause-
from Detroit, though, right? The character. Well,
If I remember correctly, I could be wrong because I typically am. But yeah, I mean, they only had like a handful.
Every black hero from 82 to 98 is from Detroit.
Cyborg.
For whatever reason.
Yep.
Cyborg was from Detroit?
Yes.
Everyone's from Detroit.
Is he related to John Stewart?
Green,
from Detroit?
Green Lantern, John Stewart, Al Simmons. Like
Yeah.
they're all
Detroit. It's just easier. It's for whatever
Detroit.
reason, it's just easier.
rough, tough black. Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Only
okay.
time black people ever started getting anywhere else was in Marvel. They're like, okay, well, New York.
Oh, would you look at
You got
that?
Harlem though. It's always Harlem.
Stalker refers to several fictional characters, the most notably the G.I. Joe character, a skilled special ops soldier from Detroit.
I was right. Told you.
There you go.
They're all from Detroit.
you. Yeah. I was right about one thing.
We might have to do a show about that. All the characters from Detroit, all the fictional characters
Oh
from
man,
Detroit.
yeah, 100%.
'Cause I'm sure there's a million.
There's a million of them. And,
Oh, for sure.
and of course, none of them
Sometimes
get.
Chicago, Marcus.
We always get stuck with RoboCop. We don't know. Nobody ever talks about like
see the statue?
Cyborg.
It's been too weird. The weather's been
Hell.
up and down. Because I want to.
Don't forget about
Yeah,
Guy
at one
Gardner.
point, John Stewart was supposed to be from Detroit.
He is.
Yeah,
No,
so
Guy Gardner's from Michigan.
I thought he just went to the University of Michigan and he wasn't from Michigan.
No, he's from Michigan. He went to college, but yeah, he's from Michigan.
boy from Howell, you know. That boy from Howell.
Wow. Wow.
Look at the way he acts. Look at the bowl cut asshole. That's that boy from Howell.
I mean, I get it. You know, Rob Van Dam. And At least I think Kevin Nash actually was from Detroit proper, though.
Oh man, that's the homie.
Yeah, Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Is,
That's the homie.
Rob Van Dam is things from Battle Creek.
Yep.
Yeah. Kevin Nash, that's the
Steiners are
homie.
actually from like not Flint, Port Huron, something like that.
Oh,
Could be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
so hey, you had a game you want to talk about?
oh, sorry.
You good?
Yeah.
Did you play it and you just
No,
don't
no.
want
It's, I mean, but we, you know, it's time, and there's no way I'm gonna talk about this other game when Crimson Desert is on the way
Oh right, is that this week or is it next week? Is it Friday?
next week, the 27th, I think.
Oh, if it's 27th,
But-
yeah, that's next week.
Everybody that's played it has nothing but glorious reviews to give it. Some
That's nice.
guy in
Are they paid?
Japan, I don't know.
Probably.
Some guy in Japan, nothing but high praise.
Uh-huh.
And obviously, I didn't know what he was saying, but you know,
Look,
but the translation.
This
was there.
isn't me ever saying that the game didn't look amazing because we know that would be a lie. If I said it,
think
I
did.
just
It's
said
too much.
as a game, what is this game about? And okay,
Everything.
if it's on the level of game that I just downloaded and I will be starting to play Red Dead Redemption. Yes, I didn't play it before.
Jesus.
I didn't lose myself into it. But look, just like I started Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a freaking awesome game.
Guardians
by the
of
way.
Galaxy was recent. Red Dead Redemption was Jesus, and you are in for
A time, I know.
some hours.
I
my
know.
friend.
I know.
That man.
Grand Theft Auto of the West.
Grand Theft Auto of the West. Yes,
Says
no
Crimson
100%.
Desert drops tomorrow on his birthday.
Oh, well, there
Oh,
it
there
is.
it is. See, there it is.
Well,
Crimson Desert
then.
is tomorrow.
Well, maybe I'm coming down with something and can't go to the other job. But yes,
Crimson Desert is tomorrow. You know, I got a few spare coins. Maybe I should just go ahead and plunk down.
no, you gonna do the Red Dead. Go ahead and do the-
Hey
go
man,
ahead and do
Red
the
Dead will be there.
Oh yeah, and
I got
gotta
it for
bring
PlayStation.
I got to bring you back your
No, and I meant
Culture
to
Junkies copy.
I meant
of
to
Resident
remind
Evil.
you. Yes, he did.
I did
Yes, he
finish
did.
it.
All right.
What'd you think of Resident Evil Requiem? Where would you put it?
Fantastic.
What would you rate it? Would you say?
That's number one.
It's the best Resident Evil you ever played.
To
Is that
me,
what you're saying?
yes.
Okay.
To me, yes. I enjoyed the first person mode with Grace Because I think, with it, if I had played with her in third person, it takes some of the fear or some of the suspense out of the game. With Leon, you were John Wick,
Man.
running through that thing, but
Man.
not being able to see behind you, when playing with Grace, I think it added to the experience. Now, did I enjoy playing with Grace? Not so much, but they most definitely, she embodied a white woman in a horror movie, because even when you try to move too quick with her, she would stumble. If you turned around too fast, she would stumble. And then just stuff she should have known. She did it was a fantastic game. And then to go from her playing with Leon, you're like, oh, finally, and then you go back and where do I go?
Listen,
Great
man,
game.
Like watching you play was a great experience for me. It was fun for me. Just because, watching the game and watching everything that was going through it was not really something that I usually do, would like sit down and watch someone play, but because you were playing Resident Evil, and I did really enjoy the visuals of the game. I thought the game itself was pretty fantastic. Outside of her moaning all the fucking time, man. What was that?
Did you get the special ending with her feet was on the
No,
desk?
I did not get no
You
feet
get the
on.
special-
I didn't get no feet on no desk.
I forgot about the.
You don't remember
I forgot about the picture. He sent the picture. I forgot about the picture.
Rebecca Chambers,
Rebecca.
You don't remember back in Resident Evil 1, you got the special Rebecca Chambers picture? It was like that. Where she was
No.
up on there like this.
No.
But her feet wasn't barefoot, was it?
No, but the game was phenomenal.
The game was solid.
I'm looking forward to what the next iteration will be.
7?
If it'll be him and come again.
Play 7.
Oh no, I have to play Crimson Desert.
Which
I
7
have
are
to
you
finish
talking about?
Expedition.
You talking about
33.
that 7?
Yes, but yes and no. Because I know you got your list. And I'm not saying deviate from that list. I understand lists.
Well, do you
I
understand
really?
lists more than anybody. Right now, my main dilemma is, do I play
Stick to the 7. Stick to talking about me. Stick to the 7. What do you say?
Resident Evil 7?
Right, I got.
That's the 7 you was talking about.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I knew that.
Okay.
I got Crimson Desert. I have to finish Expedition 33. And then shout out to Patrick Perez for the Final Fantasy 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I have those to play, and then then I got Tomb Raider, then I got Returnal. Right, but I will at some point return to the Resident Evil franchise for sure, because I beat 4 on stream last year, but it wasn't the Junkie stream. It was just my Twitch, not on stream. No.
Oh, yeah, you got to do that on stream. You got to see Chris punching them rocks. You got to see them
I
big
beat
old guns.
I beat the game. I just haven't beat it. I just haven't beat it on
Oh, so
stream.
you already saw him punching the rocks.
Yeah.
Got Returnal for like $5 if I remember right.
That's on PlayStation Platinum. I can download that right now.
Well, I mean, but I have to finish Expedition 33. I'll be Crimson Desert drops tomorrow, so
Are you sure you're gonna be able to do that? I mean, I know you're addicted to the Expedition and Arc Raiders too, because you want to finish that. You want to do Expedition 33.
and
Now
I
you
got
wanna,
this other
now you
job.
want to play Crimson Desert. Then you got
Not
the
as
job.
easy as it looks, is it?
Well, no,
Is
for me it is, because I just listen. I will not show up to that second job in a heartbeat, and I'll just figure it out at my business.
That's what he
Right,
said.
I'll just figure it out at my business, and I'll just
really
make
wish
it
I
work.
could do that.
Like I
'cause
hate that job anyway. I
my
don't fuck
dilemma
that
now
job.
is the streaming part, because I be wanting to jump into stuff, and I'm like, should I stream it? Should I play it for myself?
Oh,
What
you
should
know
I
what?
do?
Both.
You know what? Honestly, Uncle Blurred is right. I did not bring up the Dune 3 trailer.
Didn't watch it.
I did watch it, and I can't wait for that. That Dune is one of my new favorites. And it's only because of these Denis Villeneuve movies.
They made them better.
That trailer looks amazing. I can't wait to go and see it. It's
supposed to come
great.
out?
Christmas.
What?
Yeah, I just saw
From a summer movie to Christmas?
Yeah, remember it's the whole thing with Doomsday. It's like both Avengers Doomsday and Doom 3 came out the same day.
But supposedly he got the IMAX.
He did, because he already knew he was doing Doom 3, so he already had it, slated in.
I didn't see the trailer, but I did see all the promotional work. Obviously they had Jason Momoa and then Paul Atreides and Zendaya and everybody. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well.
I'll watch it eventually.
And I was going to bring that up, but and get you guys'
Remaking
thought on that.
Bloodsport?
So Michaela Cole is going to reimagine Bloodsport.
Who?
So Frank Dukes
Michaela
and all his
Cole.
lies is coming back?
Michaela Cole did a show. She was actually one of the Midnight Angels in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. She was the other girl, the tall, dark skinned, skinny one, the one that that was
about to fight Scarlet.
No, that her partner.
Okay,
her partner. That's
Gotcha.
that's who was
She's
that's
supposed
who
to be. She's just fighting it.
I don't know if she's fighting, but she's reimagining it and writing it. She
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So she did a show called I Will.
I mean, the original movie is based off of a dude
this
making up
called.
stuff about himself. So like, who cares?
Right.
She did this show called I May Destroy You.
Oh yes, okay, yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
I know who that is. Yeah.
Again, you look at that little freeze frame at the end with all them numbers and whatnot. It's like none of that makes any sense. So guess what? Remaking that movie doesn't mean anything to me. Yes, the original one was great. It was fun.
Great.
But remaking it doesn't hurt my feelings. It was a bunch of BS anyway. It's
Right.
Like
It's fiction.
Yeah, it's like it's complete fiction. So
Right.
it's like
I was a liar.
Right.
It's fiction.
Huge liar.
Yes.
Like, people said, like, for example, what he's listed at, all these knockout records.
Right.
They're like, you
The
would have had to
fastest
have
knockout.
3,000 people in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
What fighting tournament have you ever heard with 3,000 entrants?
Exactly.
Outside of Evo
Right.
or Street Fighter. That's about it. Just like, get out of here.
Like
man.
he lied a little bit too big.
Yeah. Like
too
the
big.
math just can't match.
Well, no. Well, I mean, hell, they made the movie, so
I don't know. Again, it was one of those. There was no internet yet, so it was like you can't fact check the guy. It's just like,
right.
this,
and if
I
this
did
is
it.
supposed to be some secret underground martial arts tournament, who's going to corroborate that story anyway?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like the movie itself is fine, but people are getting up in arms about them remaking it. And I'm like, it's not like they took like the life of Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? Like the life of Bruce Lee. Like we just gonna just completely fictionalize it, and this chick is doing a movie. It's like, no, you took something that was already BS. You're gonna reimagine it. That's fine. I have no problem with that.
Now, would you want them to keep it? No, I guess it's not. It's not worth
do
going
it.
down
Do
that.
do whatever they're gonna
whatever
do,
they want.
and don't put Frank Dukes in it. I'll be 100% fine with that because it's like, dude, he was already lying to begin with. So whatever, just reimagine.
And you know what's funny though? They actually did like 4 movies based off Bloodsport.
Yeah,
and they didn't even put Frank Dukes in it. So I mean, what's the problem with
They
doing a
already knew he
remake?
was a liar anyway. So what's the point?
Well, that was my man that played Agent Brown in the second Matrix movie. That was his vehicle.
Daniel
Bernhardt.
Daniel
or whatever.
Bernhardt.
Yeah, he got to do most of those Bloodsport movies. So I'm like, I have no problem with them going back redoing the stuff we grew up with because the stuff that we grew up with, I still own it. And, and most likely in 4K or Blu-ray. So it's like I can rewatch that if I need to relive it.
You'll never convince me that Olo Young and Chong Li wasn't like one of the great movie villains of that era.
He was great.
He was great.
It was amazing, but that time is past. That time is past.
Now I break you like I break your
friend.
break your friend.
No, Patrick, I have not started playing it yet. It is. I have it queued up to download, but I needed to finish Resident Evil
Now he's
because
gotta do Crimson Desert.
right? Because I got the copy from the Junkies vault and wanted to make sure that I got that out. While the game was hot.
Yes.
But yes, it is on the list.
Yes.
For sure.
Aw.
What's up?
I know somebody died, but it was 30 some odd years ago.
Who?
It was like you can't just be
I
vague,
got
vague
know.
posting
His
now.
name is Steve James.
And who was he?
He was an American Ninja with Michael Dudikoff. He was the black guy with the mustache.
Oh yeah, that guy.
93.
Yeah,
I didn't know he
that guy.
died.
He died in '93.
Yeah, man.
I was just
I think
thinking
it was-
about it
I
because
think it
you
was
guys talking about Bloodsport.
I think
So
it
I
was
started
cancer.
thinking about movies that was like Bloodsport. Let's start thinking about Michael Dudikoff, and then I was like, "What's that brother's name?" Because I ain't seen him in anything. I ain't seen him in anything forever. So I looked
And you
him
would have
up.
thought he would have been in that one martial arts movie with Cynthia Rothrock. Remember the one where they brought back all the old martial arts?
Yeah, and I started, and I didn't know he died in 93.
Was he even in Bloodsport?
No, but
okay.
he was in movies that were
Similar.
B-style movie, karate, kung fu action movies that were American.
Yeah, you know the guy he's talking about, right? Steve James. Show him the picture.
He was the guy.
Yeah, it's
kinda like that.
and I
Kung Fu Joe.
Yeah,
Kung Fu Joe.
Yeah,
Is that the same guy?
yeah.
Yeah.
He looked a lot bigger in American Ninja.
He
Well, of
was.
course,
he
he
was.
was
He was in his
big.
prime in American Ninja.
That boy was like damn near a
I
bodybuilder.
know who you're talking about.
You know, he remind me of Oh gosh, why can't I remember his
Soul Brother, Steve
Yeah, I
Jobs.
know exactly what you're talking
Still
about.
Soul Brother.
What? Carl.
Weathers?
No,
Yeah, Carl Weathers.
What?
You didn't let me
What?
finish. You let me finish.
Fro mustache.
No,
What?
I get it.
No, you didn't let me finish because I was trying to remember his name first, and his name came out first. I was going to say the Kirkland signature, Carl Weathers.
He looked like a discount Carl Weathers. Wow. This man had a
Yo, that's
whole
cold.
career as a black martial artist in all of these films, and you just gonna be like, you know what, you look like Carl Weathers. Got that
No,
stash.
not look like him.
A
He's
broke man's Apollo's Creed? Is that what you're trying to say?
pretty much. You can't tell me in that picture you don't look
Yo,
like he could be a stunt man.
Great-
Carl Weathers
they-
stunt
no,
man.
they
Great
look very
value
similar.
Weathers, huh?
Great value.
Great value Weathers, huh?
Great value, Carl Weathers. I'm sorry. Rest in peace,
That's
brother.
crazy.
Rest in peace, brother. I'm not trying to make fun of you, man, but looking at this picture right here.
Hold on. He said rest in peace. Damn near 23 years later. I'm sorry, 33 years later.
Yeah.
That boy,
I just found out.
that boy GVW. Great value Weathers, huh?
Yeah, I just found out,
Jesus.
man. I'm
That
so
is
sorry.
wild.
He is Kung Fu Joe.
Oh, Jesus, man. Anyway, y'all.
Wow.
Thank you for hanging out with us for this episode of Culture Junkies Live. We had a great time talking to you all. Make sure you come back next week, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, for another great episode right here live. For my friends, the great Dadakuchi, GQ,
Mega Sean.
and Simon Says. We'll see you guys next week. Hope you have a good one. Peace out.